What's up, everybody? What's up, Jedi? You pale pasty pastrami eating son of a bitch.
Strawberry eating.
Pale pasty pastrami eating motherfucker. I'm just kidding. You're not a motherfucker, but you are a pale pasty son of a bitch. But hey, we got that in common. We're both about as white as mayonnaise.
Oh yeah, I know I'm white as hell, dude. So
Here you go, ladies and gentlemen and ladies. Let's see what kind of hell, hate, and discontent I can get today. The faker you are, the bigger your circle will be. The realer you are, the smaller your circle will be. That don't make sense to me.
say that again.
The faker you are, the bigger your circle will be. The realer you are, the smaller your circle will be.
I get it.
I don't agree with it.
Because think about it. Okay, you if you're only as good as the company you keep, you're probably not going to have a huge circle.
So then, what
You know I
about
mean?
me? I've got almost 2,000 subscribers. That's a pretty big circle.
Well, yeah, but they don't all come in at the same time either. Though.
That's not what it says. It says the faker you are, the bigger your circle will be. The realer you are, the smaller your circle will be. Almost 2,000 subscribers. That's a pretty big circle, if you ask me.
Yeah, but like in your real life, you know what I mean? How big is your circle? Not very big. The ones that do come consistently is not really that big of a circle either. I
Hmm.
mean,
I'll think
I
about
get
it.
it. I get what it's saying.
I don't. What's up, Tainted? How are you, sweetheart? Get your ass up here. You can't use the excuse I'm in bed this time. What's up, Remy? You know who I haven't seen forever, babe?
Hmm.
Newman Gaming. I haven't seen that guy
Mhm.
forever. Wonder what happened to him.
For quite a few months now.
Tell me I'm lying, Tainted Docket. You ain't in bed right now, and you know that shit, girl. You ain't got no excuse not to come up here now. Tell me I'm lying.
Wait, girl.
What's up, Dreamverse? Yeah, I'm on. What are you building? Hopes and dreams? Tainted? Yeah, I got sidelined last night with a fucking massive migraine. What's up, Remy?
Oh,
It's going.
but I wanted to come up here and say hi and see how everybody was doing. Give everybody a little cheers.
Right on. I appreciate it. Just trying to recuperate, from a migraine. I got up and went to the horse races this morning with my son for a little bit.
I saw that you had done something at the horse races. I didn't know what you were doing. I was only able to
You can
stop
turn it up, babe.
in for a moment. So
Okay.
Yeah. Like the migraines I get, like most people that get migraines, they get like warning signs and shit. You know what I mean? Leading up to the migraine, I don't get a warning sign. They just fucking my nose will itch for about a minute or two, and then within the next 10 minutes, it's over for me because I got cluster migraines, so they're not fun. Tell you what.
No, my mother used to get migraines a lot too, so understandable. So, I'm sorry, and I hope that you feel you feel better here at some point, sooner rather than later.
Well, I feel pretty good. They are really exhausting. So when they do happen,
Oh.
I ain't gonna lie, like extremely exhausting. But
Yeah. Well, how we doing down here, chat? What you all up to? Now that I can actually see my screen appropriately.
yeah, they
Drew
suck.
and Lazy Jedi. I don't know Tainted Docket, but if you've got a wrench, it means G2K gave it to you for a reason, so you're cool in my book. And
She's
James,
one of the most sweetest people I've ever met, and not only in my real life but on YouTube. And she's actually one of the very few people that are here on YouTube who's really trying to make a difference in the world.
And she's actually doing it.
She's actually doing it. She's doing more than I'm actually doing. You know what I mean?
well, cheers, Tainted Docket.
And we actually got to meet her.
Yep, we
And
did.
also, hello, Sugar Glider.
Hi, Remy.
Ugh. All right. Sorry, I had to grab some water.
Whoa, dude, that's a fucking trip.
What?
Mm.
What's up, Ottawa? Check this shit out, dude. I gotta let it play. Hang on.
Yo, testing.
What's up, Ottawa?
What's up, James?
Yeah, I'm doing all right. Yo, I need your
There's
guys.
no gravity in space, right?
You need what?
I need some help.
Watch
You need
this.
some help.
Yeah, I need you
What?
guys
Goes
to
the
pick
ball.
my next
Okay.
drink. I got 4 different
Goes
kinds
across.
of drinks.
He grabs the handle,
Yeah,
Alright.
picks the bat up off the ground,
we got the
Okay.
Smirnoff
hits the ball,
Berry
and it
Puff.
drops to the ground.
Yo, Mike's Hard Blue Freezy.
Ooh.
Yo, we got the Arizona Iced Tea Hard.
Alright. Okay.
And some Gin Smash.
Hmm.
Yo, what you get?
I think the Mike's Hard, that blue freeze or
Wouldn't it
whatever it
be
was.
floating?
I think I would try that one.
And if he lets it go, wouldn't it be floating?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Wow.
I have no idea.
I'm not
Check this
dropping
shit out.
a deuce on your panel there, G.
Shut up. Shush, James. No deuces can be dropped on my channel, bro. Okay. I'm going to show this. It'll probably be shitty, but I'm sure you can find it on whatever platform it is. This is going to make your head spin, and I'm not even joking because it's making mine spin. Give me that. We have my hat.
I've already seen The Exorcist.
Huh?
You said it's gonna make your head spin. I said I've already seen The Exorcist.
Right?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
one movie I cannot watch the whole movie to. The Exorcist. That freaked
Okay,
me
check this out, you guys. Check
All
this
right.
out, you guys.
Can someone explain this to me? He throws the ball and floats across the ISS, and he picks up a bat off of the ground. And after he hits the ball, he drops the bat back down to the ground. All the while, he and the ball are still floating. Any answers would be appreciated.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't understand what was the
It's not a
video?
movie. It's a clip about an astronaut on the International Space Station, and
It's in space.
he's in space. He's floating. The ball's flowing. He throws the ball across the International Space Station. It floats across the hallway. He floats towards it. He picks up a bat that's laying on the ground.
Why wasn't the bat float?
Why wasn't the bat floating? He gets to the ball. He gets set. The ball gets to him. He hits the ball with the bat that he picked up off the ground, and he drops it, and it lands back on the ground. How the fuck is that possible?
There,
He's in space.
there are two possibilities for this because the camera is really, really shoddy. If the bat was on the ground, so in 3D environments where there's zero gravity, you have access to multiple surfaces. With those surfaces, you can put tools and you can put things, you can put gadgets pretty much anywhere. So if there was a place for the bat, for example, for whatever the fuck reason that they would have a bat on a, up in space. So if there are things that I have at work for like tools for like brooms and stuff like that, and they're like little clips, and then you take the broom or whatever it is and you put it in and it clips down or it clamps down so it holds the item in place. So that's one explanation that it could have been. The other one is that the bat could be magnetized. There are different tools that get made with magnets on them, really powerful ones, so that you can take them and you can place them into areas so that you don't actually have to have a station for them. You just have to have something metal to attach it to. So that could also be something.
Space is not real. Space is not real.
Can someone explain this to
I was just saying, it's just a theory.
Yeah, get someone.
I'm not saying one way or the other. I don't know. It could be magic for all I fucking know.
Right? I get it.
Yo, it's an open panel, guys. Come join G2K.
Yeah.
I just sent it to you, Remy, just so you know.
All right, sure.
I want you to really take a look at it, though.
Yeah, I'll be sure to take a look at it.
Yo, happy Star Wars week. Tomorrow starts Star Wars week.
Mm-hmm.
With you.
Oh, great.
Great. Let's go.
Yay!
I love it.
Yeah, Sugar Glider and G2K are gonna have a Star Wars marathon tomorrow.
We're not. I'm
Maybe
just
at
letting you know that.
Maybe at some point, if G2K, gets to feeling, a little adventurous or whatever, we gotta at least finish the original trilogy and probably the prequels, just to kind of give a little bit more fleshed out backstory on everything that happens. It's good
I've been trying to talk myself into finding the motivation to watch the second one again.
The second one was good though, right?
I don't know. I didn't make it 15, 20 minutes into the son of a bitch, dude. I fell asleep.
Ah, shit.
He passed, dude.
It happens. It happens. Oh, what's up, voices?
What's up,
Or
PFD?
voice, not voices.
Yeah, he got hit by the Porsche of the Snores.
No, he got hit by a smooth criminal.
You just look like you just by Aaron Donald. Bam.
Alien and Firm.
Michael
Yeah, that was a good cover.
You know who the fuck is coming to concert here this summer?
Who?
Motherfucking ZZ Top.
Whoa, that's wild.
Yeah, starring Scotty Butters.
They're still alive.
Can someone
And knowing my city, the tickets would be $300 fucking a piece.
Oh yeah.
Gross.
Yo,
Hashtag no.
I heard Scotty Butters was gonna be a replacement for the beard.
Dude, you made me forget what I was gonna say, James. Oh, Korn. Korn came here 2 years ago. The shitty seats were $95 a piece, dude. For standing room only, on the grass, completely way far away from the stage, like $95 fucking a ticket, dude. I won't pay that money to see somebody in concert, dude. I won't do it.
No, yeah, that's too much.
Fuck, we had a festival here. It's called Blues Fest. Before I could see like 4 or 5 bands for $50. Now it's like $200 to go see the
Yeah,
demo.
back when I
Everybody.
was back in the late '90s, we had this thing called BFE. It stood for Big Freaking Event. The first year we went, tickets were $35, and I was like, I was blown away paying $35. But they had bands like Static X, Soulfly, Pitch Shifter, Mud Shovel, Apartment 26, uh, uh, Slipknot, Power Man 5000.
Power Man 5000. Let's fucking go.
There was like 15 fucking bands that we've seen, and there was $35, and now, dude, it's bullshit, dude.
Dude, Power Man 5000 in concert would be sick. Oh, especially if they did Drop the Bombshell. Oh, it's my favorite song from them. I know everybody likes When Worlds Collide, and like I do love the song. Don't get me wrong, it's brilliant. But man, there's something really nice about Drop the Bombshell.
See, and like I was most excited to see Apartment 26, but the lead singer of Apartment 26, he fucking spit on me, dude.
Oh, that's gross. Was it
He
purposeful, or was it he was just singing so?
He didn't mean to. He like after he got done singing, he's like, I'm sorry. I'm like, hey, fuck. I was like, you're good, bro. Like, sing. What are you doing? If we came here to fucking hear you sing, man, I'll go wash my face and shit later, man. I don't give a fuck. Just keep singing, man. But it was cool. Static X and
Yeah.
Slipknot played a set together.
Static
Soulfly.
X, hell yeah, let's go. Slipknot, let's go.
Yeah,
I don't think I've ever heard Soulfly.
I played them the other day on my shit.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, they all came out. They had these. Well, they were supposed to be like Native American drums, and they had like 5 of them came out, dude, and they're fucking boom, 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 boom. Oh, dude, the drums just fucking rocked, dude. That's why I became a fan of Soulfly, dude. Like, Back to the Primitive was the name of their first album they put out, and that's the one they were on tour with. Dude, it was fucking amazing, dude. It was amazing.
Nice.
Head PE played that day too. They were there. So the concert was out at this racetrack, the old racetrack by the highway, the Speedway, and dude, we got there at fucking 1:00 in the afternoon, and we didn't leave there until 1:00 in the morning.
Oh wow!
And just fucking 2 bands going sometimes at one time. That's cool. That's cool about Stevie Nicks, but I'm not a fan of Fleetwood Mac. I got personal issues with them. So.
What's their favorite
song? Removed from my channel, bro.
Yeah, what's their favorite song by Fleetwood Mac? Here we
there ain't no good song by Fleetwood Mac.
We got our freedom.
Not over here, you do.
You're so cynical, narcissistic cannibal. Got to bring myself back from the dead.
Okay, I'm done. I'm out of here. Later, guys.
What?
Baby Shark, dude.
No, it's not Baby Shark. No, you can't. What? No. Welcome to the Ramil ASMR. Sorry. What's up?
Good morning, gents. Hey, Rem, you doing that?
What?
You doing that AMSR thing? I can get used to that, waking up on a Sunday morning to those dulcet tones, my friend. How are you, boys?
Maybe it's cold outside. So keep my black ass in here. Fuck today.
I need to grab a cup of coffee because I've literally just woken up and I'm still in pajamas.
Where?
You need some of that cracking. You need some more of that cracking.
The only thing I need to do is cracken your skull, Ottawa, if you get on me early, so to speak.
She,
God
So
she
you
damn.
don't
needs
start.
she needs not only some coffee but maybe a donut.
Ooh,
And a bottle of
Mm,
Tylenol.
a
no,
gently
actually,
warmed
no.
up donut.
Actually, Ottawa, no headache because I drank 4 bottles of water before bed.
Hey,
Ooh, what donuts are we talking? Talk to me about the donuts.
And a
I don't know. I'm pretty
Boston
partial
cream
to the like glazed blueberry donuts, but that's
Oh,
just
stop
me, and
teasing
they
me.
gotta be. But there some people like them with like the cream on the inside of them, or like chocolate donuts. I was never really a giant fan of those, but
Chocolate, I will tell you
Yellow
that.
double dip chocolate donuts.
Oh,
for
stop
the
teasing me, Ottawa.
double dip chocolate.
giggity.
What's up, Ty Sport?
Ty Spork is in the building. I need a
Ty-
coffee. Good. Ty effing Spork. Good.
Yeah, let's go.
I need more
All
All right,
alcohol.
well, I
Ty
need a
Spork's in
coffee
the
and
house.
some water. I will be right back.
Ty Sports in the
Don't be
house.
All right,
Megan
Megan.
needs a coffee, and I need a song.
You need what? Oh, I shudder to think.
A song.
A song. A good
Yo,
idea.
Naughty
Remy
butter
needs to
digging
sing.
my grave, my friend.
Remy needs to sing
Naughty
for me.
butter.
That's what he needs to do right now.
Oh,
Oh, our theme song. Good choice. I'll be back.
This song's dedicated to Harley, Dad. Fuck you, Harley, Dad.
No, it ain't.
Way back in adolescence, I learned one simple lesson. First impressions last and showing love don't take much effort. I found out on an idol, got brushed and still won't forget it. So these days when I see artists on that too cool shit, my message to him's like, oh, due respect here, there's no respect to, so fuck you. Fuck you, man.
Fuck you, man.
Some artists on that high horse like they just put Thriller out. Some artists care about music less than Instagram accounts. They told me drink that Kool-Aid, oh hell nah, I spit that out. And as much as I would love to give the benefit of doubt, I'm saying nah. All due respect here, there's no respect to. If you in this for the status, I dedicate this to you. I'm saying fuck you and you and you and you. You're cool, fuck you, and I'm out of here. Fuck you and you and you and you. You're cool, but fuck you, and I'm out of here. All due respect here, there's no respect to, so fuck you. Yeah. Okay, let's flip that to the wild shit people say to get attention. You know the reason mama said don't read no comment sections. I'd hit back, but whenever I tell them kiss my bad rise, my 2 cents got me empty and my wallet in a sweat. Just still, all due respect here, there's no respect to, so fuck you. Oh, my bad. Pardon my French. Big no-no. Wash my mouth out with soap. Oh, you don't like it? By all means, yo, hit my socials. Let me know, so hold breath till I reply. Then I wait and then have your folks post funeral details online so I can come take Snapchat photos, man.
How do you
All due
respect you? There's no respect
to.
you.
If you spend all day online just cutting down what people do, I will see you up. Fuck you and you and you and you. You're cool, but fuck you, and I'm out of here. Fuck you and you and you and you. You're cool, but fuck you, and I'm out of here. No respect here, there's no respect to, so fuck you.
1 2 1 2.
1 2
Now,
1 2.
ladies and gentlemen, I know I'm no perfect hell. I'm probably guilty of this shit myself, but I try not to put myself above nobody or get my kicks kicking someone else, yeah. But if you're tired of the bullshit people throw your way, I got this one little phrase that helps it go.
Fuck you and you and you and you. You're cool. Fuck you and I'm out of here. Fuck you and you and you and you. You're cool. Fuck you and I'm out of here. All due respect here, there's no respect to, so fuck you.
Thank you, Michonne,
Mission.
for introducing me to that song.
What's up,
Fucking
Mission?
love that song. Yeah, Mission. Yeah.
Goodness gracious. That's what I'm
What's up,
talking about.
Michonne? How are you, my friend?
Yeah, I got the best picture on panel right now.
I'm the
Maybe
best
so.
picture on camera.
I don't know about that. Hold up here.
Harley
You might have.
Harley Dad Be Gone spray coming soon.
Why would you want Harley Dad to be gone?
I don't know. I thought it was funny.
It's not nice, James.
Enjoy my 100-year-old toaster from the laundry room.
Well, I got some laundry you can do there, Remy. I'll send it to you.
Anybody who knows why I have this as an avatar, I love you. You're hilarious.
He's gonna do
Also hashtag Fucksworm.
He's gonna do everyone's laundry. That's in chat and panel.
Well, when my wife and I were younger, or when we were younger, we and our kids were way younger, we used to call banging folding the laundry.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm. You got to get that the washer with the spin cycle where it's like uneven and
yeah. You purposely make sure that the fucking the offsetting diagonal.
That's right.
More than the other two, so it walks back and forth really good.
Uneven load of laundry. Let's fucking go.
Oh yeah. I'm like, hey babe, let's go fold the laundry. My kids are like, why are you guys always folding laundry?
It's important.
You gotta get the laundry folded.
Clean clothes.
Gotta have them clean clothes.
All right, y'all. I gotta run. Wish me luck. Cheers.
Yeah. Where are you going? You're gonna do some laundry? He's gonna fold everyone's laundry.
Oh, bye, Remy.
I folded my shitty underwears. I want them nice and white.
I didn't bring you up here to talk about your shit stained underwear, bro.
I'll grab a pair. I'll show some proof.
Oh, you can keep your shit stained underwear right next to your flashlight, bro. Right next to your chair and your cigarette.
But I do want to hear about your My Little Pony collection. Your wife said
that's only for special and privileged people, bro. You're not one of those. That's only for special and privileged people. You're not one of those yet. You want to keep giving me shit about my Little Pony collection? You'll never get there.
Yeah, well, I love you. I love you from a far distance. Cheers, bro.
Yeah, I love you from a far distance, James, because that's the only way you can be loved, my friend. Except for by your mom and dad. They gotta love you because they're your mom and dad.
Yeah, I mean,
this shit actually tastes like a fucking freezy. Tastes like a blue.
G2, it's got to be hard being Ottawa's parents because, like you just said, they have to love him. We choose to love him.
Which makes me question us all.
100% right, sir.
And I just thought of that.
Yeah, I got you a gift there, Megan. Cheers.
And I've got one for you to read between the lines, girlfriend.
Right? What are we doing to ourselves?
Look,
I'm getting picked on for no goddamn reason.
No. Let me correct this for you. You're getting picked on because you're James Ottawa, bro.
Thank you, G2. I was about to say we don't need a reason. It's you. We love you.
I need my lawyer, Harley, Dad.
You just told him to go fuck himself, so you're on your own. I'm just saying.
You got the only bottle of Harley Dad Be Gone spray, and you want him as your lawyer? Sounds like a good move to me.
Hey, listen, though, G2, Harley could make a quick buck by overcharging Mr. Ottawa for his legal services after the bottle of Be Gone. There's pros and cons.
There is that.
There are pros and cons to it, and I'm just saying purely as the internet-based lawyer I am, how I would do it.
Yeah, well, you know what they say.
I do, but which one are they saying? That can mean so many. Oh, good Lord. Ottawa knows what sunlight is. The vampire in me is not happy about that, James, but
What did he do this time?
He opened his window and flash blinded me with the sun.
Oh yeah, dude, you're blinding us, bro. Damn, dog.
No, I thought. Oh, I just opened the window and blinded myself anyway. There we go. All right.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. The sun goes right like down this way on my side. It goes down this
Well,
way.
the sun's only just woken up here
The
because
sun's literally like hidden across the street.
it's 8 o'clock on a Sunday morning, and I'm talking to James Ottawa. G2, I don't mind talking to much. Well, I was going to say most days.
Oh, fuck you. I'm unsubscribing, G2K. I'm getting picked on.
Wow, we're so sad James is unsubscribing.
Megan hurt my feelings. Megan's hurting my feelings.
Well,
James, you
take
hurt
it out
my
on me
feelings
because
by
Megan hurt
existing.
your feelings.
Dude, you hurt my feelings by your mere presence on panel. I'm just saying. I love you, Ottawa, but I love coffee more.
I'm gonna blind you by the light. You woke up like a douche, but you're feeling.
Oh, now he's singing Manfred Mann. God bless you, James. God bless you. Now you're singing Manfred Mann. You do you, brother. Where did Remy go?
He said something, and he's like, he's gone.
Oh, it's a shame. Good morning, Mission Possible, Ty, who else is there? Voice for Victims, Druniverse, Tainted Docket, Lazy was here, I guess, because happy May the 4th to Lazy and all Jedis.
Oh, happy episode 3 for Star Wars.
No, episode 4 was the first one, James.
I'm talking about May. Today's May 3rd, so it will be episode 3.
Not here. It's May 4th.
Oh, so then I don't gotta. So then I don't gotta watch it.
Damn it, Megan! You're from the future.
I am, dude. No, it's yes. What you're saying is right.
You're
Right,
McFly.
Hey!
Look what I made.
What I just put away last
what I made.
night. Oh shit! Tag. Oh, what do you got? Oh, that's a bit
You
flash.
made a homemade pipe.
Did you make that, G2?
Yeah, I haven't baked it yet though. I gotta bake it
Oh, I
still.
love the colors. That's awesome, dude. That is. Oh, I love those colors. So, what did you use for the color on it?
I just used acrylic paint markers.
Okay. Oh,
White clay.
wow.
It's white clay.
Okay.
It's clay. Nice fork. It's made out of clay. I still gotta bake it though.
I was going to say, what do you have, a kiln to bake it, or access to a kiln, or like what do you?
No, you just put it in the
Put it
oven.
in the oven.
It's oven baking clay.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
For 450, eh? You put it in for 450 in the oven.
Oh, sorry. When I think of clay and baking clay, I'm thinking of the,
Yeah,
the
you
huge
can just.
kiln.
This is just Walmart clay.
Oh, okay. Hey, Adrian.
What's up, Adrian?
Good to
Thanks
see
for
you.
being here.
A new member. Adrian is a new member. So Ottawa leaves and Adrian joins us. Works well. Welcome aboard. I tell you to read. Hey, Ottawa, I tell you to read, but it ain't a picture book, kid.
I'm having a good day. Stop killing.
No, I know.
Yeah.
Let me have my coffee. Let me have my coffee, James, and that'll make me nice-ish. Great to meet you, Adrian, and welcome aboard.
No more shots for Megan. She's cranky after.
No, I'm cranky because I just woke up and see you, James. Let me have my coffee and it'll be my Be Nice juice. Just give me a second, sir. I've only just woken up. And James, you held up Back to the Future too. I have them back to back, the three movies on my streaming. I finally found them.
Oh, nice. That's pretty dope.
Yeah. Didn't have to pay for it.
They're making a fourth one. I think they're making a fourth one.
Not according to Bob Gale, the gatekeeper, who pretty much said you can go F yourself if you think that's ever happening, because
I
they
heard
won't.
about it, though. They're supposed to make a new Back to the Future, but I think
They won't without Michael J. Fox.
I
is
think
what
they're going to
Bob
do
Gale.
a reboot thing.
I heard that too, and I hope they don't. I mean, the musical will be enough for me.
They're making a Young Guns. They're making a new Young Guns. That's badass.
I heard that.
Yo, Goonies. I want to see Goonies too, motherfucker.
Hell yes, James. I'm with you. I love Goonies.
No way. They'll ruin it. There's no way
Yeah.
they'll pull it off good enough, dude.
No, I'm with you, James. I want to see Goonies too. And what was the other one I wanted to see from that era? It was Goonies, which which was a movie of my childhood that I only.
Gremlins. They're making a Gremlins 3.
Yeah, again.
They can always do. They can always. I mean, they can make a million different sequels of Gremlins. You know what I mean? It's one of those movies.
Yep.
That,
And then
Yeah.
they're doing one more Beetlejuice movie. They're doing Beetlejuice.
They
I won't watch
already
it.
did
I
that, didn't
absolutely
they?
will not watch it now.
Yeah, they made 2. Well, you got to say his name 3 times. Eh? So
I know. Well,
Yeah,
I've seen the second one, and
Yeah.
I've never been so disappointed in my life about a movie.
That's why I haven't.
enjoyed the second one. It was a cool twist. The second one had a cool little twist.
Dude, they could have done.
Yeah,
they
but
could have
it's
done
never
so
gonna
much
be-
better.
I think G2's saying, yes, there was the twist, but it's never going to be as good as the original because the
Oh, I know.
original.
I'm just
They
saying,
could've made a
I
whole- they could've
enjoyed
made- they
it. I
could've used the
enjoyed
same
it.
characters that they
He
used.
just because they killed Bob. They killed Bob.
Yeah,
I am pissed
like,
they killed Bob, but that's not the only reason why I won't watch it.
you see, for me, because those movies were at a specific time in my childhood, I won't watch the sequel. Like, I haven't seen the second Beetlejuice, and I probably won't, because it's like Back to the Future. It's at a specific time. Like, I saw the first Back to the Future movie 3 weeks before my parents got divorced. You know what I mean? Like, there's specific moments in my own life where I've seen a movie and
what was it? Beetlejuice Weiss, where she showed all her body parts. Like,
yeah, that was cool.
that
That
was
was
pretty
Penelope
cool,
Cruz.
yeah.
That was cool. Like how she's
was
like
pretty
Frankenstein's
creepy on the
monster.
second one.
Yeah, that was cool. But yeah, because I've seen these movies at specific points in my life, I won't see the sequels.
It was creepy though. The daughter from what was it?
Jenna Ortega from Wednesday.
Who was the girl from the original that met up? with
Winona
Beetlejuice?
Ryder.
Winona Ryder that met up with Beetlejuice. She played Lydia in the original, and now she's playing the mother.
Yeah, her in the second one, her daughter meets up with like a dead dude, and shit.
Yeah.
It's pretty twisted.
Yeah. I mean, look, if you enjoyed it, James, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
It was pretty
But
good.
for me, as I said, those movies are at specific important moments in my life, like the originals, I mean, and I very rarely will watch a reboot. Although, what was the one I did watch the reboot on recently? Oh goodness, I'm asleep still. There was one reboot I did watch that I enjoyed, and it's just escaping me at the moment what it was. It was so good I can't remember the name of it.
Must have been a real good movie.
I know, right? Yeah,
She
there's a
probably
few
fell asleep. You fell asleep through the movie,
I
didn't you?
probably did, James, because I was watching it on my tablet, so there's a very high chance of that. But yeah, I like even sequels, not reboots. I'm very rarely watching. Back to the Future 2 is still
Yeah,
my
me, I'm the
favorite
same way.
trilogy. Yeah, I like the well, Back to the Future 1 was supposed to be one and done, and you could tell that when they made the sequels that it was going to be one.
Which Back to the Future had the train? There was a train in
That's
Back.
3.
3. It was the Wild West.
I like that one. I like seeing the train go as a time traveling.
Yeah, I like westerns, but they've got to be done right. I'm a big fan of the Clint Eastwood Italian. Hey, Temper, the spaghetti westerns. So when I saw they were doing 3 as a western, I was like, okay. Yeah, 3 wasn't bad. 2's my favorite though. I liked how dark 2 got when they went to 2015. Oh, Temper's having trouble clicking the link.
Oh shit! Let me try a new one, bro.
But if you, yeah, so I quite liked Back to the Future too, but of course the first is the best out of the trilogy. It's a damn perfect movie, or as near to perfection as you can get.
Yo, the Tron reboot was pretty good.
Oh, Tron Legacy with the
That was pretty good. They did a good job.
yeah, I love the original Tron, but yeah, Legacy. I remember seeing that.
No, you seen the what do they call them? There's a new Tron movie coming out, I think next month.
Yes, with Jared Leto, I think.
Yeah, that one actually looks dope. The game actually comes into the reality and shit.
I'm not sure how I feel about that. I mean, I love Jared Leto. He's insanely good.
What's an ATC? I'm not sure what that is.
Account, a different account. He'll have.
Oh,
You might have to temper. You might have to make another account and resubscribe to G2 and then try again, because I've had to do that on a couple. I'm not sure, but yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about the new Tron, James. It looks amazing. I don't know. I'm going to see it, but I don't know.
I don't ever have high expectations for any sequel.
I don't either, and that's why when a sequel like Back to the Future 2 comes along and I go and see it, and I'm surprised.
Yo, are you guys a fan of the Predator movies? The Predator?
The original from 1980.
Well, the new one looks pretty badass. They're making a new Predator movie.
How many Predator movies have they made? I'm not a huge fan of Predator, but how many have they made? Didn't they make one recently?
Oh, I can't remember. I can't remember how many.
Too many is the answer.
Yeah, probably. And see, that's the other thing I get a little bored with going to the movies.
Predator is pretty good. I like that character. He has a good background.
Hollywood has not had a good new idea for about 50 years. It's all remakes and retreads.
I can get behind that.
Boring. That gets boring. The one I am looking forward to is the new Mission Impossible, the last Mission Impossible movie. I'm really looking forward to that.
I don't know. I only saw like the first two. I lost interest after the first two.
I loved the first one because Brian De Palma is one of my favorite directors. Lost a little bit.
Yo, I love the video game though for the N64. They had.
Oh my lord, James, you're way too young. Were you playing that as a newborn? I remember playing that.
Baby, I was born in 1990. I'm turning 35 this year.
Yeah, you're a baby still, bro.
Yeah, I'm 49, darling, as you know. And yeah, the 49er jokes are why I'm wearing a Seahawks sweater, by the way. In 1990, I was about to graduate school. Oh, I was 4 years off graduating. So you are a babe in arms, Mr. Ottawa.
You're just a young whippersnapper.
Get out of my room, get off my lawn with your crazy music. Yeah. Oh my God, I sounded like my dad.
My birthday's next month. Woohoo. I got 5 weeks to go.
Wow. Remind me to punch you in the arm before your birthday for birthday punches, dude.
My birthday's June 8th.
Oh, okay. June 8th. Hang on, write that. Someone write that. All right, here. Look on the piece of paper.
You're gonna send me some strippers. Thank you.
I'm not sending you shit.
I'm going to conveniently forget the date. G2, you in for forgetting Ottawa's. I'm kidding,
what
James.
June 8th, make sure to bring a case of pop.
What? I will do 12. How old are you? 35. I will do 35 shots of crack and rum. Not for your birthday, sir.
I'm turning 35 this year.
Good Lord.
Almost in my 40s, close to 40.
I vaguely remember my 30s. I'm so old that
I vaguely remember my 20s.
I remember my 21st birthday because I just moved to Sydney and had a family dinner. So I remember that.
I'll be right back. I need a refill.
Nice.
All right. Yeah, I don't remember. Oh, now that's got me concerned that I don't remember my 30s because it was only a decade ago. I moved into my new house and did all of that, but that's about it, I think. Oh, no, 32 I started college. That's what it was. I went back to school, so...
It's still telling you to join another account. That's fucked up.
But, Temper, can you respond in the chat? It's just that you can't jump up on panel. Is that what it is? I'm trying to think what could be causing that.
Yeah, I don't know what would be causing it either.
Well, as long as you can stay in the chat, Temper, you just keep talking to us there and we'll respond. But yeah, StreamYard is a pain in the backside on a good day. I will give you that.
That sucks, Temper.
It would have been nice to talk to you again, Temper, but we could still chat in the chat, so to speak. Excuse me.
Yeah, I wanted him to come up on panel, introducing everybody. And
yeah, I haven't seen Temper around for a long while.
You know Temper?
I'm sure I've seen Temper in... Yeah, why should you make another account? Exactly. But this one's obviously working because you can still chat to us in the chat. But yeah, I don't know, because it wasn't letting me join panels. You had to pin it and all of that crap for ages too, but it's let me back in now.
Maybe that's what I need to do. Yeah.
Oh, well, you could try it, I guess.
Can you pin it, Megan?
Yeah, which let me try. I can certainly try. Hang on. Where are you? Where are we? If I can find where you are, I can certainly try. Oh.
Yeah, I get it. Like, why should you make another account?
Oh, hang on, guys. I am trying to find it here. I've got 3 screens open, so... Ah, here we are. Now, hang on. Why is that not letting me do that? Hang on. Something is screwing up here. Sorry. I don't know that I can, G2. Let me try.
Shit, all right.
No, it doesn't look like I can, actually. Unfortunately, no, I don't want to block. I don't want to report.
All right, I'll try it in a minute.
Yeah, sorry, I'm not sure that I can.
Yeah, what are you trying to bring up there?
James, we're trying to pin the link so Temper can join us on panel. Can you do that, please?
Your StreamYard link?
Yes, please. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure, G2. I don't want to bring the whole thing down by pressing the wrong button. So
No, you wouldn't be able to bring it down. You can't. You don't have the option to end the live
yeah,
stream.
well, that's what I'm thinking. But yeah, for some reason, I'm not sure. Is that the pinned link there? Hang on.
No, it's not pinned yet. I'll get it.
Hello, Shaka. How are
What's up,
you, sir?
Chaka?
Good to see you, my friend.
Come join us, brother Chaka.
What time is it where you are, James?
It's 6:40.
Okay.
It's almost 7 p.m.
Yep. It's 8:41 here on Sunday morning. So yeah, that's what I thought the time difference was. Awesome. We'll see you soon, Shaka. Edit that video.
I went to the weed store and got an ounce for $40.
Oh, is that good or bad, James? Because
For an ounce of weed, that's a good price. $40.
okay.
It's 26%.
All right. You got how much for 40?
An ounce, 28 grams.
Mm-hmm.
Try that one. Try that link there, Temper. I just pinned. Try the one that's pinned to the top of the chat.
I don't know. Did my link work or do I have to refresh?
I wanted it pinned. You didn't pin it to the chat.
Well, I don't have the special powers.
Oh, I
No,
thought you
neither
could.
do I, James. Yeah. You don't have special powers? Well, hang on. You're James Ottawa. You don't need. Look at the glow behind you, sir. You have the special
I'm
power.
the chosen one. I'm the chosen
Oh,
one.
God help me.
That's
If you're the one
because
I'm praying, hey,
people-
James, if you're the one I pray to in church, no wonder I'm screwed. Just saying.
I'm the holy one. Just bring me booze, I'll be holy.
Wrong kind of holy there, James. Wrong kind of holy. There.
Hey, after the conversation we had last night on Harley's stream, I don't want to think about holies, okay? That was hilarious.
Yeah, I was there for Amy's birthday yesterday.
Yeah, I was too. I made sure I saw her before I left.
Yeah, you had what, 5 shots there? maybe?
4.5, because I couldn't finish the 6th one. And then had 6 more when I got back. Yeah, it was 6, yeah. But that, I tell you what, James, that black cherry and vanilla Kraken rum goes down like cough medicine.
I only tried the original.
All right.
Oh,
Okay.
I know. Look, it's
Everybody-
Kraken rum. I'm not fussy, but yeah, it reminded
Got
me of
another
cough
guest.
medicine.
Got another guest.
Is it Temper?
What's
Yay!
up, Temper? How are you, my
Hello,
friend?
Temper.
Hey, what's up, my brother?
What's up? Man?
Good to see you.
Yeah, you all right?
I'm doing fine for 8 o'clock on a Sunday morning down here.
Yeah, I'm
Mhm.
pretty drunk. You might need to put me in the drunk tank, brother. But I'm
Sunday?
doing.
James,
say
you
Sunday?
have hang on, James. In the drunk cage, you have bed and breakfast served, don't you, sir? You're there so often. I mean,
I never been to jail, so I'm not sure.
there's so
Well,
many
it's-
lines
it's-
I could
uh,
use there,
it's-
Temper, but I'm not going to.
It's a privilege. It's a privilege having you up here, my friend. I really do appreciate you
We're
stopping.
gonna
in,
have
bro.
some Smirnoff
Oh,
Ice berry glass.
Smirnoff, don't
Well,
tease the Russian.
Thanks for having me, G2K. Thanks for having me. Good to be on the panel finally. I don't feel too good, but I said I'll give you a couple of minutes.
Oh, you're
Oh,
not
yeah.
well,
You know,
Temper? You're not feeling
No.
well? Oh, I'm
No.
sorry to hear that.
Yo, where are
Wake
you
up.
from, brother? Whereabouts are you from?
Say it again.
Oh, I said, what country are you from, bro?
That's in the Bahamas.
Oh, nice, bro.
Nice.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, a couple
So how
days
did you
ago,
meet?
I woke up
How
with
did you meet G2? Temper?
Hang on,
We
Megan.
met
um.
him up in the Bahamas.
No, we didn't. Hang on, James.
Oh, my bad.
Okay, go
Well,
ahead.
I
Temper.
met GTA on the Jaguar Ride Effect. He came on there and he was, you know, speaking, and I kind of stuck to his spirit from there. So that's where I actually met him. And the fact that he write poetry, I write poetry as well. I don't have
Oh,
none to
beautiful.
really.
Hey, Drew.
Hey, what's up? What's
I
up,
don't have
guys?
a book yet, you know. But yeah, so that's where I met G2K. And y'all need to
Well,
take care of y'all hero now. You don't get too many of them, you know.
absolutely. Well, welcome
Yeah.
to the Mayhem, the Ninja family, and the family at large. Temper, welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
Absolutely.
Well, like I said, take care of your heroes, man. Take care of your heroes. People who get the courage to stand up and speak out, you know, they rare.
Yep. And
Very,
particularly about
very.
the stuff, particularly about the stuff G2 talks about. I think that's very true.
I appreciate
Like
you
I
guys.
always say, people do real things, you know. And think about it. There's only one truth, you know. There's only one truth. The truth
Yep.
don't change. Facts don't change.
Nope, they don't either.
So when you have people telling you the truth, either the truth is in you to understand what they're saying, or it's not. So it's kind of clear and simple. I really don't do the in between thing because either you this or you that. So more time, I don't really listen to what people do. I listen to what they say. You understand? Because a lot of people,
Right.
I would say they feel, they listen with their hearts, but you know, more time you're supposed to listen with your ears. So that's the kind of
Oh,
person I am. I listen with my ears. My heart is a different matter.
Listening with your heart will get you in trouble.
I'm telling you.
yeah, but this Temper, I'm trained as a psychologist, and I would say what you said is true, but I also say listen with the brain. Don't always take things on face value. Like I can listen to what G2 says, for example, and my brain can hear it and digest it that way. Then my heart will digest it another way. And then when it comes together, that's when I make my choice, if that makes sense. I don't know that makes sense, but that's how I do it myself. But yeah.
Well, if you ask me, that's called a normal process, eh?
Yeah.
Maybe. But I tend to
Okay.
overthink, as G2 well knows. So maybe not so normal, but yeah, it probably is. But
It happens to the best of us. It happens to the best of us.
yeah, well, that's true. But Druniverse has graced us with his presence in his beautiful magenta shirt that I can see sticking out there, sir. Sorry, I'm not looking at your chest, but I am.
No, yeah, I'm just driving down to an Amazon return, and I gotta go get a Bloody Mary. Last night was wild. I think we
10 shots and 4 bottles of water later, I have arrived, ish.
I think we tied up quite a few last night.
Oh, but as I was saying, Drew, that Kraken black cherry and vanilla tastes like cough medicine, so that bottle's finished today.
Oh,
No, it's not actually, because I got stuff to do today. But
yeah, I'm a little choked up from all the smoke.
You said it was Sunday morning, Megan?
yeah, I'm in Australia, Temper. So yeah, it's Sunday morning,
Wow.
couple of minutes to 9. So yep.
All right.
Yep.
I'm still on
Saturday
Saturday.
Beg your pardon, Temper? Sorry, I didn't hear you.
I still in Saturday evening, so
Yep.
yeah, I was kind of wondering.
Thankfully, I went to church last night because I would have to build out of here and go over, but I'm not because, once is enough. Hey, Maria.
What's up, Maria?
Hi, Maria.
I hope you're having a good day, sweetheart.
Oh, excuse me. I'll be back in a sec, G2.
All right. 317 signatures on that petition we got going, you ladies and gentlemen. That's amazing.
That's wonderful.
I think so.
So what's the goal? What's the goal on the petition?
Just to hopefully get a congressman or a senator to actually pay attention to what the hell we're trying to do.
I mean, how much signatures do you have to? You trying to gather?
Just as many as possible right now, just to get the attention of, just to get the attention of somebody in office to pay attention to what the hell, you know what I mean? Because like I've been trying to get in to have a personal conversation with my mayor for the last 6 years, and he won't even read a letter. So getting the attention of somebody important, somebody higher up, is almost impossible in the United States. It seems like. So I figure if we get like, 10,000 signatures on it, it's gonna say, it'll tell them, hey, there's 10,000 people that want us to listen to what these guys got to say, and I don't know, just we're trying every single angle we can, It's crazy how much pushback we get from trying to do something that's so right. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
You could actually, you could think about it. Anytime you're trying to get something good accomplished, you expect the blowback.
Oh yeah.
And on something like this, expect a blowback.
A lot of it.
Yeah. You gotta keep trying at it.
Yeah. But I won't stop doing what I'm doing. I won't quit with my goal. I'll continue doing this until the day I die. For sure.
Well, you are on your panel a couple of months ago, and you could actually see that it's a problem. And I don't really do the political thing because you'll really go all day just trying to cross T's and dot I's and all of that. You could see it's a problem everywhere. And this issue here, if you could make movies about this, think about it.
Oh man.
You're making movies on these kind of things.
Yeah.
And when you were on another aspect of it too, you already show within your movies that you got the manpower to do it. You had it on your show a couple of weeks ago where they announcing that where they had this team in place, that team in place, this, that. But at the end of the day, I mean, what you getting solved? What you getting done?
Yeah.
Money for war, but you ain't feeding the poor.
Yeah.
You allocating it all everywhere else than where it needs to be. The focus ain't there. That's why the people have to select themselves and make themselves the heroes now. That's why I give you your roses, brother.
I appreciate it, Timber.
When you standing for a cause, trust me, there could be some serious times when you go wonder, boy, should I really? Should I? Man, it's so much. But hey, use the voice of the you a voice of the voiceless. That's the responsibility now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. That thought that you just said, that should I even be doing this? It crosses my mind every single day.
G2, I have a card on my shelf, and it was from Emma Watson, who played Hermione in Harry Potter, and it's what I live by. It says, "If not me, who? If not now, when? Why
Dude,
not
I've
me?"
been saying that to my mom and my dad for the last 40 years, man.
Mm.
If not me, then who? If not now, then when? I've said it to my parents for as long as I can remember.
Oh, and the ending to that is, if not me, why not me? And that's how I live my life. Because if I can help someone and walk past them and don't, what if I'm the only one that walks past them all day? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And maybe it's because I was brought up Catholic, and you do good works, you get to heaven. I don't care about that. If I get to heaven, well and good, and if not, whatever. But you know, when I give you a big donation, it's not because, hey, look at me, I just gave G2K $200. It's because A, I've got the money, and B, I believe in you. Because if I didn't believe in you and what you stand for, why would I drop 200 or 100, whatever? Like,
Yeah.
and that's because people are like, oh, you're so generous. Well, I've been very blessed to be born into the family I'm in, who owns businesses and whatnot and has money and has always been taught to do good and to share and whatnot. And if I didn't want to do it, you know me well enough, G2, I'm not going to do it, you know.
Yeah.
It's just,
It comes right
Hey,
back to the same. Real
I'm gonna
people
pop
do
off.
real things.
you're going to pop off. Oh, well, please
Yeah,
don't.
I gotta pop off and go do this return real fast. I'll be back in a little while, guys.
All right,
Cool.
Drew.
All right.
All right.
Maria James is at the store, but yeah, Harley Dad be gone, and then he wants him to be his lawyer. But yeah, that might be just because the example I had with grandparents and great grandparents and whatnot. I know not everyone has that example, but that's just how I live, honestly.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, there's so much pushback. I never in a million years thought that there would be so much pushback and so much opposition to try and make the world a better place for children, you know. But like, I get death threats. I get at least one death threat every single day in my emails, and it just, I'm not going to stop. That's what people don't get about me.
People want to scare
I'm
you
not
to
going to quit.
stop. People want to scare you to get you to be silent, and no, don't let them win.
And that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen.
When you say people, I mean, I just put the icing on the cake. What kind of people?
Exactly.
You can't be a person with a child. It can't be a person with a family. It can't be a person with responsibility.
Well, also to that temper, if people are giving you death threats for the message you're sending, what kind of people are they? Probably not ones I would like to be friends with, you know.
Talk about giving me the fuel to keep motivating me to keep pushing forward, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's the thing I don't think they understand. They think, oh, if I make a death threat against him, he's gonna stop. You're like me. Oh, you threaten me. I'm obviously in your head with my message. I'm gonna keep going. And you can threaten me all you like because I'm obviously hitting a nerve with you in some way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know what I gonna say? In this day and age right now, YouTube wasn't always around. Social media wasn't always around. You know, when you go back to the days of VHS and CD players and stuff, you know, cable wasn't always around. Starlink wasn't always around. Not for what we have wasn't always around. Do you know how much difference it would have made if some of these constructs was around?
I'm a child of the 80s, Temper. I was born in 1976, and you make a good point. When you had to be in the kitchen with a long cord to go into the next room on a telephone call, that you had to
just to have a little privacy.
Yeah, it's like you're talking to your significant other and you don't want your parents to hear. Okay, 2 rooms on the long cord. Yeah, that was my childhood. As I said, I was born in 1976, so I remember vinyl records, cassettes, CD players, videos.
Okay, that's the era I grew up.
All of that, and yes, this bullshit might have been occurring then. I'm sure it was. But it wasn't as in your face, as you said, with social media, Facebook, Instagram, whatever.
No, it wasn't.
It's more hidden, I guess, is what I'm saying. Yeah.
You know, with the point I want to make with that is, just like how G2K get the strength to build this construct right now, and he have his supporters, he have his soldiers to back him. This the type of difference I'm talking about. What could have been made from I came into the sense of understanding certain things. I go way back, and I'm a fan of music, and I can remember some of the things that touched me as a child, like when when Selena get wiped out.
Oh
Otis,
gosh,
Yeah.
I
you
remember
know,
that.
Sam
remember
Cooke. You know, I remember
Yeah.
these names. And you can come on down. Tupac. You know, and I'm like, it goes all over. I'm like, something.
Mm.
I've seen a lot. I've seen a lot. This would have been so much better if this was playing a role. But something, the sad part about it is you got to take the good with the bad. Remember when Christ walked through, as much people as he helped, you still had people up to that day saying, crucify the man, get
Yeah.
rid
Yeah,
of the man.
yeah, exactly. Temper, we're in
So
being
think about
Catholic.
it.
Being Catholic, we're in the middle of the Easter season, and we've got a huge crucifix that hangs over the altar in our church. And I often look up at that crucifix, thinking, why the hell did you not get out of Jerusalem when you knew what was coming? I would have legged it. So, but as our priest said in a sermon recently, that's the difference between him and us. He knew what was coming and stuck around, where we humans would have, self-preservation and
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 what I really want to link it up with just now was the same mindsets you will find these keyboard warriors who would, take their time to send remarks and send this and send that. This the same mindset of those who are against, the evil ones who was against. It's the same mindset,
yeah,
Yep.
100%.
It's the same mindset. But
And I think
so
it's
like you say,
easy.
you gotta
Sorry, Temper, I didn't mean to cut you off there.
no,
Sorry, bro.
go ahead.
I was going to say it's so easy to sit behind a screen, watch, say, G2, I'm going to use you as an example, brother, and say what you don't like about what G2 does or what Temper does or anyone does. And then type it in a comment, send a death threat, whatever.
Yeah.
But it takes more, like G2 said, to say, you think this is scaring me? No, this is just provoking, poking the bear.
You're empowering me even more to continue on doing what I'm doing.
Yeah, and I mean, and the way I look at it when I get harsh comments on the few videos I've done is I'm in their head. And obviously they hate me for whatever I've done to offend them.
Yeah.
It
I'm in
also
their head
shows
now, and they're thinking of me. I'm going about my life just, not caring. Well, not caring, but, okay, I'm in your head, you hate
Like
me.
I'm living rent free in your head. So thank you for that.
Exactly. And it's like, okay, so if you don't like what I do, why don't you better yourself, for want of a better word, and do better than I'm doing, instead of just sitting there bitching behind your keyboard or making videos about, you know what I mean? But
Just do something. Just do something besides sit there and try to make people feel bad.
if you don't like what I do, instead of attacking me, and we have this on our Seahawk stream, instead of attacking me personally, attack what I'm doing. Tell me why you don't like this. Let's sit down and talk about it like adults.
a lot of people don't have mirrors in their house for a reason, right?
They don't want to look at themselves too closely. Yep. My
Yeah,
dad used to.
they can't look at themselves because they don't know if they can't
They
recognize
don't like what they see, but they're not going to change it. Yes, good point, Temper. But yeah,
think about it, and you think about it in a logical way. If you have children, like I said, it all ties back to life, the family life. It all ties back to life. If you have children, if you're a dutiful parent, if you're a fit mother, a real mother in this day and times, a real father, you got time to be sitting on a keyboard typing negative messages to an individual whom you do not know, whom you haven't met.
Yeah, you don't even know me.
How dysfunctional are you? How dysfunctional?
Yeah.
I made the choice very early on not to have children, but I worked in childcare, and I have a beautiful nephew. And yeah, that's exactly it. I mean, I don't see my nephew every day, unless he wants to FaceTime me 36 times to tell me the same thing, whatever. But yeah, it's like,
You get up, don't bathe, don't brush your teeth just to jump in someone's chat to say
yeah,
some
it's like
mean.
I literally just woke up, saw G2 was on, was still in pajamas, came on, and it's like,
Oh, it's a sad
you know,
one.
like it drives me insane that people want to be so negative. I try to be as positive as I can be. I have my bad days, but it's like, okay, if you're so against what G2's doing or anybody else is doing,
I
what
mean,
are you doing?
I could see if he had on a funny suit, a funny hat with a little flute in his hand, you know, parading around, trying to. I could see if he was doing that. But to be honest, this is a cause. This is a cause, you know.
It's a cause that should never have become a cause, but now it has. We have people, like you said, Temper, brave people like G2 standing up.
You know,
You know,
a part of the Ethiopian International Creed says, "Thy blessing to us, the humble be fed, the naked clothed, the sick nourished, age protected, and infants cared for." That's the basis of life right there. You can't go
No
around that.
shit.
that
Get
sounds
over
like
that.
Jesus
You
saying,
can't
you
go
know,
over that.
feed my flock, follow me. People are going to hate you. We'll turn the other cheek and give them your beard. Sorry, G2, about the beard. You know, that sounds like that sounds like what Jesus said to do. And yeah, I'm Catholic, but everybody, okay, whether you believe or not, you know, whatever. But that treating people well should be second nature.
Like I say that on here all the time. What do I like?
Just be nice.
Just be nice. Just
Yeah.
How hard?
be nice.
How hard? How
Hang
hard
on,
is
John.
that?
Yeah,
It's
well, that's
it's
the
the
thing.
most simplest thing to do, but some people find it almost impossible to do.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's sad that it is
That's
so
a
hard.
That's being
So
nice.
that's a state to be in.
I try to be nice, and if you slap me on the face, I'll hit you back. But I'm not going to swing first. You know, you have to.
No, I will.
You know,
I'll swing first. I don't give a shit. Like if I like
well,
if you're gonna come at me and I know I know you want to fight me, I don't really care if I go to jail. I'll fight you. I'll swing first. I don't care.
I tell you what, though, G2, that would change if you came after my family, my brother, my mother, my nephew. Come after my family, and
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
you know, I will get a shotgun and do 25 to life for killing you.
Like
without-
people like come after my family, like do something to my family, and that'll be the last mistake you make in your life.
Yeah. Well, it'll be like you do something to my family, you hit me, I hit you, the ambulance hits 90 going up the hill to the hospital, and I'm doing 25 to life.
Yeah.
You know,
But-
simple as that. But yeah.
Well,
And Mr. Ottawa is back from the store. But I'm going to drop down. Temper, because I do have things to do. Temper, it was lovely to meet you and talk to you.
nice to meet you. was
G2, I will see you in the YouTube streets. And
you
I
too.
haven't forgot to email you about the interview. Bye, James. I will get to that at some point. Yeah. Talk to you soon.
I'm sure we'll get there, Megan.
Yes, my brother.
So how was your day today, Temper?
Oh, not bad, not bad. Boy, oh man, there's almost. I don't really think it's a joke, but I got some livestock there, G2. I got 2 goats there, right?
Right?
And I ain't gonna tell you no lie. One is humble one is humble, and the other just loves to war. Like
Yeah.
just loves to war. And would you believe this goat break loose like 2 or 3 times within this one day? And the thing about it, what's so annoying? My garden is right there. He doesn't eat he didn't need anything in the garden, which I was so glad of.
No
I
kidding.
mean, and this goat just play wrong and play wrong and play wrong. I'm like, you know something?
He's a free
Not,
spirit. You can't cage a free spirit, you know.
not today, man. Not today. Please not. On the day when I do not feel good, this the day you decide to pop loose. I'm like, you know something? I go
Right?
find a way to get you. But I got to sort it out. I named the troublesome one Barbara, and I named the
Barbara.
humble one Tubi.
You named the humble
So
one what name?
the humble one is Tubi.
Tubi?
Yeah, Tuby, and the aggressive one I call her Barbara, because all she wants to
That's a
do.
good name for an aggressive goat. I'm telling you right now. Like most barbers I know, they're aggressive people.
Man, yeah, but that
So
one she pretty aggressive, and all she does is but. I say, you know what? You's a Barbara. You look like a Barbara to me. Yeah, I can call you Barbara.
that's good stuff. That's good
Yeah,
stuff.
so otherwise, yeah, man.
Hell yeah.
Hey, you forgot the Bundeklat. The Bundeklat, man.
The
The
what?
who?
I don't know, it sounds Jamaican. It sounds like he has a Jamaican accent.
No, but I ain't got no Jamaican accent.
He don't have Jamaican. He's got a Bahamas accent.
Oh,
Yeah, we call this Bahamian dialect.
oh, my
The
bad.
what
My
dialect?
bad. It sounds Jamaican. It sounds Jamaican a little bit.
Yeah, some words kind of swing in there. I mean, I have traveled to Jamaica a few times, so yeah, some of the words do kind of stick a little, but no. Jamaicans speak patois.
Yeah,
Yeah,
patois.
yeah, I don't speak patois.
Hmm.
What it is you blazing? I hope that ain't no cigarette got you rocking like that.
Oh no. It's a weed pipe.
I got a cigarette. I'm smoking a cigarette.
Uh,
I usually smoke cigars though. I like a good
yeah,
cigar. I like a good cigar.
no. Yeah, but on a serious note, like I applaud what you're doing. I mean, on my side of the country, we have certain things happen, but you know they don't really happen on no massive level. Like on your side of the world, like we don't have no thousands and thousands. No, I mean we may have a child go missing, but within a day or two, within 72 hours, you know that child is found. We do have cases where we have you know incest cases, but you know people like them they got to get put up right away.
Yeah,
You know, coming around walking and you know, like in these day and time, no, you got to get put up.
you're getting taken care of now.
Yeah, you got to get put up, bro. I'm telling you. So it's cheaper the police come and get you because you ain't want us have to come put our hands on you. You don't want the family have to put our hands on you, brother.
I get that. I get that 100%. I wish
Yeah,
we could
these
do that kind of shit here in the United States. You know what I mean?
small police don't play that.
Yeah, because I'd be that person. I don't play that fucking game either. You know what I mean?
No,
This ain't a game. This shit's not a game to me. It's serious.
You
It's
know,
serious life changing
that's a
shit.
serious now be addressing over there too, because I mean, this a very touchy subject because you know it just don't go to one area. It overshadows so many because you
Yep.
know you got missing children. Like what contributes to missing children?
Yep.
That right there's like a cycle. Like go full spectrum from
Yeah.
parents to the jobs they work, the hours they're not home to the hours they're home. Does their job require them to travel? Where do they live? Is it a
Yep.
remote area? Do they have neighbors? Who are the
Yes.
people in their neighborhood? You
Yeah.
see how much layers I done touched on just what contributes to a missing child?
What's
What
up, Danny
then
Barry?
then you look
Yeah.
at signs and all these different levels. It's like it's so much. So The floor is yours, brother. That's why I respect what you're doing because it ain't just about you.
Yeah.
It ain't just
And I
about you.
and I try my damnedest to make it not about me. So like I know I talk about my story a lot, and I talk about these ideas and shit that I have, but the end goal has nothing to do with me. You know what I mean?
And that, but the only reason you have to say what you say because it's your reality.
Yeah.
Like you said, that's something God can't take from you. No one could take that experience from your brother. So
Yep.
that's the light we're gonna draw the mots. Sorry to say it like that, but hey,
No,
that's
no,
what
no.
happened when the
Like
light
I say that all the time, Temper. I honestly do. Like not even God Himself can remove the things that I have experienced from me. So like that's that's
You ever had a
that's
saying,
huge.
"Only takes a spark"?
What's that?
You ever heard the saying, "It only takes a spark to
Yeah.
get a fire
Yep.
going"? All
Yep.
right. Like you said, I don't know when you start your YouTube journey, but from then to now, you're growing.
A lot.
Almost it'll be 3 years on the 16th of June
Yeah,
that
but
I
then
started doing this YouTube journey.
not taken away from the timing, but every day, every step was like a rung up the ladder.
Yeah.
Like I tell you before, brother, in conversation, like you're an overcomer, bro.
Yeah. I do what I can. I do what I think is right, and that's just what I do. You know what I mean? Like I
That,
know I
that
know I know what a child goes through when they're being raped and molested, and not one child on this planet should ever have to know that kind of thing, and the pain that comes along with it, and it breaks my heart that they do, and
Their innocence gets stolen from them, you know?
let me
that,
let
that
me let me let me show you the type of mind frame I have. From I understand, from I see something and I understand what that is or what made that. There is no more ooh or ah or wow or no. That one over. That's like a horror movie. Once I see a horror movie and the green screen of it, that's it. I don't know
yeah,
what you can watch or what you're running from, but that even ain't real. So I learned to see things totally different from a different aspect. So even down to the families. I look at husbands, I look at wives, I can tell relationship isn't happy just by the way they communicate on their outing. I look at children going to school. I can tell if their home is happy. Not saying I being judgmental, but if you could kick your kid out the home half rough dry or not tidy or not this or that, come on. That
yeah,
tells something. Even if the parents saying they get their shit together, it's still lacking in this particular department.
Mm-hmm.
absolutely,
So, so I learned to see
absolutely.
everything out there. There is no sugarcoating.
No, no, and that's
It
one thing that I hold my head up high about over here on this
Yourself is
channel.
important.
Like these words that offend people or trigger people. Well, there's a reason why these words are called what they are because they are harsh things. That is the reality of it. I hate the fact that I got to talk like this, but I'm going to do it because downplaying it and sugarcoating shit doesn't accomplish
It's not
anything.
putting the real shit out there.
It's
it
not putting the
can't.
real. It's not putting the realness out there, and that's what this is about. You know?
This ain't a move. This ain't no lollipop world or it
Yeah,
don't
and it's
rain
not.
meatball. It don't rain meatball and spaghetti.
Yeah, it don't. It don't
So
rain meatballs and spaghetti. That's for damn
no,
sure.
it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
It
This
rains.
is
It
this
rains. It rains. It rains. It rains. It rains. It rains dirty. It rains deceit. It rains negativity, and that's not.
I call this acid rain. 'Cause everything it touch get burns up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah,
Everything it touch get burns up. So the reality is, real people need to just get on board and just wake up. But like the Matrix say, a lot of people sleeping. Bro.
yeah,
A lot of
yeah,
people still sleeping, man. And they ain't just sleeping; they in a deep slumber, a very deep slumber.
yeah.
A A lot of people still stuck in denial. A lot of people living into their own delusions. You know,
Yeah,
you got a lot of weird people out there, bro.
yeah, there are. There are a lot of weird people out there. Like I've had people come to me like, "Well, I don't have kids, so why the fuck do I care?" Because they're
Well,
children.
They're our
Because they're
future.
children.
They're our
hmm,
future.
You might not have kids, but they're your future. There's these kids these kids that you see running around. They're your future, bud.
Now
You
think
should
about
care
when
about
you
it.
was a kid. Think about when you was a kid, you know? I mean,
You know what I mean? It's
mm,
just ridiculous how people are, man. I don't. I
see
really.
people, see people like that. You know, you got some people in this life. No matter how long they live, they just ain't gonna get it.
Yeah.
They just ain't gonna get it. I don't care who they are, what they. If it ain't meant for them, they just ain't gonna get it, bro. A lot of people, the codes and the reality of this life, it ain't download to everyone because you gotta remember now. If someone didn't drop the garbage, someone wouldn't have had to pick it up.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a serious thing to think about. If someone didn't drop the garbage, someone didn't have to pick it up.
Yeah. 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 I've never heard that before, but that's good shit, Temper.
Yeah, man. So when you got people out there willing to do it and do it and do it, bro, you gotta understand. A lot of people ain't designed. I mean, they designed to talk, but standing up the same for everybody, bro. Only real soldiers take on real tasks. You know, you ever see the general give the serious task to the jokey soldiers?
No.
No, he ain't giving it to no rookie, no cadet. No, 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 no. He giving it to one of his generals who he know. Okay, I put this in your hand. This could get done.
Yeah.
Even watching the cartoon, what the villain is say? Oh, when you want something done good, right? You got to do it yourself.
Yeah. You know, and I'm not going to sit here and say everything I'm doing with my channel is right, but I'm doing something. You know what I mean? It seems like it's right when I'm doing it. It might turn out to be one shitty decision to make, but I'm making decisions. I'm trying to do shit. I don't see very many other people trying to do shit at all. You know what I mean? So there is that. You know?
Well, everything is a process, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything is a process. We ain't just jump up and start walking. You know, we was creeping, crawling, wiggling. Yeah, everything is a process, man. So as you know, network, you know, you get to know, like your name
Yeah.
say, get to know. Yeah, everything takes time. I
Yep.
mean,
It does.
it could be some little bruises here, little bruises there, but all a part of the game, brother. All a part of the game.
Yep. Yep. It is too.
But you gotta take it, but you gotta take the bitter with the sweet though. And
Yeah.
if you never decide to do this, you'll never know what was going on. You'll never
Yeah.
know how powerful your voice was. You'll never know how much people would, you know, be there to support you. If you
Yeah.
never did, had you never started. But the minute you decided to start this, what happened? All hell break loose, right?
Yeah.
Yo,
Yep.
I got a question for G2K.
What's that, James?
Yeah, how did you do on your horse bed? Did you win anything?
I lost like $40 maybe.
Oh shit, bro. That
Uh,
sucks.
It's not too bad. You know what I mean?
I caught you live earlier. You were live at the racetracks.
Yeah. We only get horse races around here twice a year, so like it's kind of Idaho's weird, but so
What the weather like out there? Cause I used the sunshine and you know cool breeze and the summertime is maybe get a little warm and when winter time come we don't get the snow but we get the nice cool breeze, the cold fronts, any
and I'm
tropical
see,
depression flying through.
and I'm a winter kind of guy. I don't like the heat. I hate heat. I hate the heat. Like I really don't like the heat. So this time of year is not really fun for me because I really
All
got to
right.
watch. You know what I mean? Like I got to work early in the morning or later in the evening. I can't work the afternoon stretch and shit. And like I'll sit in my apartment with the air conditioner cranked all the way up and try to
If
stay
you gotta
cool. I'm
you
not.
gotta jump in one vehicle, and that's another ice box. So you gotta go from ice box to ice box.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, all right. Well, anytime I travel upstate, I mean, my type of warm clothing is like the song say, it's never enough. Nah, bro. We're talking about singlet, undershirt, overshirt, jacket, sweater, gloves, and like the works. And it's still never enough. I'm like, you know something? I just don't come back during this time of the year. I come back when it's a little warmer.
Yeah. So is it safe for me to assume that you've never seen the snow in real life?
Yeah, I've seen snow. I've seen snow. Boy,
Where have you seen snow at?
um, when I was up in the area of Mississippi,
Oh, wow.
yeah, yeah, I saw snow up there. Kind of weird how I did too, because I mean, I could, the atmosphere up there is cool. I mean, I would say it's cold. The sun is there, but you don't feel it. The breeze is always like knives poking into you. So one morning I was in the room and I'm like, thinking like I back home. I'm like, who the hell light fire in the back of the yard? Because all I was seeing was these, like, when you like light paper and the wind blow it and the pieces just blowing through. And I'm like seeing all these white pieces appear. And I'm like, who the hell would light fire on a windy late day like this in the back of the yard? So I walk outside, I look around, and I see no smoke. And I look around, I just seeing these little white things. I'm like, what the fuck? So one man tell me, look up. When I look up, I'm like, oh shit, it's snowing. I said, God damn, it's snowing. I said, all right. That was my first experience with snow.
Nice.
Pardon me on my voice song, because
No, you're
I
good,
feel,
bro. You're good, brother. No worries, man.
yeah, but that's my first experience with snow. Kind of weird. I was like, but whoever I was talking to, they didn't pay me no mind. They just wanted me, I guess, to figure it out for myself. But I was like, I walk out the room like, now I don't know who this stupid to light fire in the back of the yard on a windy day like this, but I gotta see this for myself. I walk outside and I smell no smoke. I was like, that's weird. I
Nice.
walk in the back yard, no fire. It's like, what the hell going on? What all these white stuff is? No, but like I say, it wasn't all over the ground. It was just like blowing through, and I'm like, this don't look right. So when I look up, I'm like, oh shit, you know. Like I say,
Nice.
don't get that. Yeah, but I like to
Yeah.
travel. I like to travel over there though. I like
How
stateside.
many times have you been here to America?
Too many times. I need this. I
Yeah.
need. I need to choose another part of the world to go.
Come visit me, bro. Come visit me.
Where's that?
We'll go. I'll take you out fishing, catch some fucking big old trout and shit, bro.
That sound good. Shoot. Last time I been on the lake was where shit, that's another weird experience too. Come like every experience will be weird. I was in where Alligator Park. This is quite some years back. I remember um I was asking man like, where the gators is? Where these alligators? I said, I ain't see none, I ain't see none. We end up paddling over one. I'm like, okay, there's the gator. There's the gator. Get
Yeah.
me back to the land, please. Get me back to the land. I've seen it. Get me back to the land.
There's no gators in Idaho or crocodiles here.
All right, all right. Yeah, I know, I know. I've never done no fishing over there. No fishing at all. So
Well, I'll
that's
tell you
awesome.
what. I'll tell you what. You come visit me, my wife, my kids. I'll take you out fishing, and you'll catch your first American fish, my friend. I guarantee you that.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan.
I give you like I'm so cocky about my fishing skill that I give you my word. You will catch fish with me.
Hold on, I gotta use a rod.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Jeez, so I don't fish with rod, you know. Use hand
I'll
light.
teach you. I'll teach you.
Okay.
I'm a good
You have
teacher, and I got a lot of patience.
I have to use a rod.
Well, no, you don't have to. Well, some of the places that we go, you can't use like a bow or a spear here or there. You know what I mean? Like you ain't never getting it back.
All right, all right.
We got monsters. We got monster fish here, man. Look up white sturgeon. Look up white sturgeon on the internet. We catch those
Mhm.
kind of fish here in Idaho.
Okay.
The biggest one I ever
So
caught was 14 footer on a fishing pole.
how long it take to get that in the boat?
It took 3 of us 2.5 hours.
Oh. You literally stand there with a rod for 2.5, bro.
Yes, yes, indeed. It pulled
You
us
think
up
that,
the river, down the river, across the river, and round in circles, back up the river, down the river. Oh
yeah,
yeah.
I figure you would pull up anchor on a fish that size.
Oh well, if we would have pulled up anchor, if we would have dropped anchor on him, we would have just it would have snapped my line. You
You
know.
probably stay the boat too.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Um, two and a
Yeah.
half hours. You think it's wicked tuna? Eh?
What's that?
You think it's wicked tuna?
No, it's not. It's we can't take him out of the water here, the white sturgeon here in Idaho, because they're on the endangered list. But they're dinosaurs. They're legitimately dinosaurs. I've never had the opportunity to go out on the ocean and catch tuna. I would love to. That would be fucking hell of fun. I would love it. But yeah.
So you got the garfish up there.
Nope, we don't got gator gars here. We have rainbow trout, salmon. We have rainbow trout, Chinook salmon, steelhead, perch, bluegill, bass, northern pike. We got northern pike. We got muskie, tiger muskies, catfish, different species of catfish. Um,
Yeah, I like to try probably eat some of them rainbow trouts and them other fish because you know
oh
every time I come over there I catch fish, so that's what
yeah,
everyone eats. So,
like I'll
mm,
take you. Like you come to visit, I'll take you out bright and early before the sun comes up. We'll be sitting on the bank. We'll be home. We'll be home by 10 o'clock with our limits, and we'll be eating those fish on the barbecue that night.
hold on, you got a limit to how long you could be out fishing?
No. We're just gonna. It just won't take us that long to catch our limit of fish. You're only
Oh,
allowed to catch a certain amount here. So
wow,
yeah.
powerful. Well, I mean,
But
we don't have that on us, but I know when I was over there last, it was the white perch, and I think there
yeah,
was only like 25 to a bucket.
yeah,
Once you
something like
catch
that.
25, geez. Okay.
And here, like with bluegills, you're allowed 50 of them per person a day.
What?
But for
Well,
certain
we have,
areas, like in certain sections of the river, along the Snake River, you're only allowed 2 fish over 21 inches in a day.
okay.
Like, and
And
then
we
if you
have
go
some.
up on the reservoir, and catch some of the lake trout that are in there, we had the Idaho record set here a few years back, and it was 37 pounds, 37-pound rainbow lake trout. It just looked like dude,
Man, that's
monster
all.
fish, dude, monster fish,
That's
dude.
for me, that's stew fish, fry fish, steam fish,
Yeah,
boiled fish.
that's 30. That's 30 pounds. That's 30 pounds of pure fish meat. You know what I mean? That's crazy, crazy, dude.
Fillet for days.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, see, that's stipulation. We don't have over here because if I want to go fishing right now, I could just go in the freezer, grab my bait, get what lines I want, and jump in the car and go.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of one of the things about living on an island, you know.
Yeah, that's
Being
how I
surrounded by the ocean, you know.
that's how I learn. You know, even though it is different, like you say, nation, island, but I look at the law system. Y'all got a unique setup over there. I like that setup y'all have over there. Pardon me, where you could just research and find certain things. We don't have that setup over here. I would like for us to get that type setup over here, but we don't have that. Look up public records and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah. I would like to see that. I would like to see that all over the world, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man, that right there is very important. I mean, you could find so much. You could find so much right within that scope. I mean, shoot, that's like the sauce. You can't lose. But
Yeah.
unfortunately, we don't have that. I mean, we
Yeah.
have our websites, but certain things, certain information, privy, to the public. So
Well, maybe we could start a petition for your area, you know what I mean? They're in the Bahamas and get somebody in your guys' government to actually make that step to implement a system like that there.
that's why I said earlier, boy, when it comes to the political thing, sometimes you just gotta wonder,
Yeah.
Do these people really, really stand for the cause? I mean, do they really stand for the cause? Do they?
Yeah.
It's all around, it's all around.
Yeah, it's in every unfortunately pedophilia don't see color, it don't see race, it don't see nation, it don't see area, it don't see
Just like the countries where what do you call it, young marriage, or I mean,
just selling, like trading your daughter off at 9 years old to a 60-year-old man for a couple of goats and a camel, you know what I mean? Like that's just not cool.
Yeah, I'll be back in a couple of minutes. I'm just gonna eat some food.
I'm actually gonna bounce out of here. I gotta be back. I gotta get back to work at 6 o'clock. So
Yeah, G2K, well, it was nice being on panel with you.
hell yeah.
Like I say,
You're always
enjoy.
welcome, Temper. You're always welcome here to come over and hang out and chill and talk some serious shit too, man.
Yeah, man, no problem. Well, my first time, it definitely won't be the last.
Well, I love to hear that, my friend. I appreciate it.
Oh,
Temper, you
brother,
are a
take care.
godsend, and I appreciate you so much. And thank you for introducing me to the people you have introduced me to. We're gonna do some shit together. I tell you what, right now, Temper, and you'll be there right along with us. I give you my word on that, my friend.
Yeah, man. Like I always say, and again, I always tell you it, and again it on it. Only real people do real things, bro. Only real people do real things.
I could. With that being said, Temper's out of here. I'm getting out of here myself. Two things, everybody. Number one, try to love one another right now because we might not get a chance to do so tomorrow. In fact, there are people here today that won't get that chance to do so. So we might as well take advantage of it while we can. And number two, tell your friends about me because they're going to want to know. Get to know. Laters. All you fucking haters. See you fucking laters. Fucking haters. See you laters. Fucking haters. Later, Mission. Fucking haters. Get used to this.